As someone who's played every single Tony Hawk's game, Thrasher Skate and Destroy, MTV Sports Skateboarding, the EA Skate series, and even The Simpsons Skateboarding, which I actually don't hate, Session is by far the most fun and realistic skateboarding game I have ever played. And with a few really simple tweaks, we're going to make the game look and sound as good as it plays. Session will go from looking like this to this by enabling a filter that neutralizes the color palette for more lifelike lighting, making the environments look denser and less cartoonish. Session also has a bunch of sound effects that make the world feel more lived in, such as trees blowing in the wind, flowing water, flags rippling, generators buzzing, birds chirping, and tons more. But by default, you hardly hear them as you skate around, as the sound of your skateboard is way louder than the environment. So today, we're going to fix that. So when you switch Session on for the first time, your graphics will look identical to this. And as you can see, the lighting can look quite flat and blown out. But if we pause the game, go down to options and click on camera, and then scroll down to camera filter, there are 99 different camera filters that we can apply over the game. But if we go back to none and then press left once, you will see Speciality, Your Majesty, and in my opinion this is the best camera filter to use, muting the overblown colours and adding much needed contrast to the game. But everything now looks slightly too red, so if we press down once on camera filter intensity, and just lower it by a few clicks. I tend to go for -5. If you then go back one, go down to display, click on video, go down to brightness and lower it by 1, that stops the colours from looking a little bit too washed out, and now the lighting is much more realistic. So if we pause the game again, click on Options, Audio. By default, Master, Music, Sound and Ambience will all be set to 100%. The sound volume is all the sounds that your skateboard makes, such as doing a flip trick, grinding, etc. And ambience volume is obviously the environment, the sounds of cars driving past, the wind blowing, that sort of stuff. Now, ambience and sound being set to the same value, you would assume that the skateboard and the environment pretty much sound the same in terms of volume. But actually, the sound of your skateboard is considerably higher than the environment, meaning half the time you can barely hear the background. If we go back into the game and then play this example, the skateboard is way louder. So if we rewind, pause the game again, set the sound volume to roughly 7, and play it back, and there you have it. Session now looks and feels much more lifelike, with reduced colour saturation alongside richer ambient sounds. I love it, and hopefully you will too.